So I teased a couple things for the demo. So I've been a little bit busy at the conference, preparing for the conference. We have a budgeting cycle. It's our fourth quarter, so I'm a little bit behind. As most of you, if you've been here all day, you're probably behind. You need to do approvals. You need to check email. So I'm going to do 2 tasks that all of you are probably going to have to do either tonight or when you get home. First, I've got some approvals. And so for this, we have here an Alexa. It's a little shielded so we don't get any crowd noise. So I'm going to do kind of the classic Alexa demo. I'll do it quickly, but then let me explain to you what I would take away in your shoes what it is. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Alexa, ask Oracle Assistant, what's in my approval queue?
You have 185 job offers in your approval queue. Would you like to approve the job offers now?
Will approving the offers put me over my Q4 budget?
No. You have 18,000 budgeted headcount for Q4 and current projected actuals of 17,400. Approving the job offers will not put you over budget. Would you like to approve them now?
Are any of those job offers non-standard?
Yes. 12 offers contain RSUs. 15 offers are out of salary range.
Okay. Approve only the standard offers in my queue.
You have approved 158 job offers.
Okay, for those of you on my team, if I didn't approve your offers, sorry, but that's a different story. So what do I want you to take away from that? Of course, it's a standard Alexa demo. People have probably seen some things like that before. Here's what I'd like you to conceptualize. Number 1, multi-channel. I'll show you in a moment. Our bot, or digital assistant, works off of Alexa, it works off Slack, it works off SMS, and it works off of an embedded UI in our application. Point 1. Number 2, I showed you a relatively simple example of an approval transaction. But especially across HR, when I said we're proud of our UI, and we really are, but I also said old-fashioned UI, HR especially is an application that very much lends itself towards a digital assistant, whether it be SMS or Alexa or any other kind of form of bot or Slack. Why is that? What are the most common questions in HR? Who's Steve? Who does Steve work for? What's Steve's phone number? What's Steve's office location? What time zone is Steve in? What's Steve's email address? Who's Steve's manager? Who's Steve's assistant? What's Steve's team? Who is the guy on Steve's team who worked on the chatbot demo? And so a digital assistant through multi-channel from home, when I can now text to find out even simple transactions through HCM, extraordinarily convenient the way people work and the way you use your application today. Next common question in HR. Does anybody know the 2 common questions in HR? Most 2 common questions in HR. Have I been paid? Alexa, ask Oracle Assistant, has my pay stub been deposited? Second most common question in HR. What's my vacation balance? Alexa, find out what my vacation balance is. Do I have any leave left? Do I have sick leave? What's my benefit enrollment time frame? What's my benefit elective for this policy? Lots and lots and lots. So literally, every single HCM transaction you could either complete or at least initiate through a digital assistant. Digital assistant would be voice, it could be SMS, it could be Slack, going forward. So when I show you the Alexa demo, think of it that way. Next thing is the machine learning on top of that demo. So the machine learning, which is a part of, here's a dirty little secret about approvals. And we know this, we analyze our own data in the history of Oracle. 99.999% of approvals that come in, approve or reject, get approved. Why is that? There's usually some offline process that you go through. If it's going to be controversial, let me not put this offer in Steve's queue because he's going to ask me a question about it. Let me send him an email, then let me call him, then send him another email, and once I've got it perfectly formatted, here we go. Now, what have we done with the bot? I asked about non-standard offers. So based on my job role, my level, my approval authority, I'm able to define, or the machine learning, it learns what is non-standard. Because I ask questions if there's RSUs. I ask questions if the salary's out of bounds. I ask questions if it's a location where we don't have a development center. Now, my peers may have different questions. But through machine learning and through approvals over time, it gets better and better and better. And you quickly automate tasks going forward. And you see this in your everyday lives. So that's the thing to take away from that demo. Now, the next thing I've got to do is I've got to file my expense reports. So I was here last night. We have this demo on the screen. And I've got my iPad. And so now went out to dinner. So here I'm going to be back at the hotel room, and I'm going to use Slack to submit my expenses. I have my expense bot right here. And so the first thing I'm going to do is take a picture of my receipt. So my receipts are here. I went out to a nice dinner at Caesars. We'll see that. I go ahead and take the picture. That looks good. Let me use that photo. OK, great. That looks perfect. Let me go ahead and send that photo. OK, now let me come back here. OK, so now what has the expense bot done? First off, through character recognition or machine learning, it's determined the amount, including the tip, which you notice was handwritten. It's picked the category, which happens to be dinner. So on the receipt, it has the time, so you don't have to default whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It knows the number of attendees. Again, on the receipt, it has guest 4, so it picks out there's 4 guests. It determined the location from the receipt, and it has dinner with Stark Industries, the customer I was meeting with, through integration with the calendar, so online to the calendar. So not only device integration, again, modern and mobile, but machine learning to parse the receipt better. So this looks all good. Now all I have to do is confirm, and I've just finished my expense. OK, wait. I thought I finished my expense report. Well, at Oracle, you guys know we're pretty tight, so it's brought up a violation. $135 per person is too much for Vegas. So it's asking me, do I want to provide some explanation? So edit expenses. OK, go here. Why do I have to do that? OK. OK. OK, let's see. What am I going to say about this? Too expensive. OK. Larry, it was Vegas. Sorry. All right, well, the voice didn't work because of the echo. Let me give me LGE. Not autocorrect. Larry, Vegas, ... Yeah, sorry. OK, that should get me through. I'm sure Larry will approve it now. So it's updated my description, and I go ahead and submit my expense report receipt, and I've gone forward. So again, start to think of everyday transactions instead of typing it into the system, instead of old-fashioned browser, new modern demo combined with machine learning, does policy automation, does character recognition, and gets better and better over time, as you see there as the 2 demos. So hopefully use that as examples of where we're going with machine learning across the application. So now let's go back to the slides, please. Go back to the slides. OK. So next I'm going to talk about, I said I'm going to drill down on the most complete. And throughout this show, you're probably going to hear lots of presentations from the different product families, from the financials product family, ERP and EPM cloud, to HCM cloud, supply chain, as well as customer experience. And even in the last 6 months, or really 4 months since last Open World, we've added a tremendous amount of feature functions beyond the machine learning that's pervasive across the board. Let me just give you some highlights. In ERP, we added a whole set of AI apps, not just the bot, but AI apps around supplier management to help you better select suppliers, integrated with our new data asset to help you better manage suppliers, AI around better discounts or discount taking, and a new module around subscription management. So many companies are now moving from product companies to subscription companies, and we added a brand new financial application specifically around subscription management. In our supply chain, probably our biggest area of completing the suite and filling out the solution, brand new products around supply chain collaboration, project-driven supply chain, and service logistics, which really combines our assets on field service and scheduling, the supply chain assets, and spare parts, so that now you could schedule not only the repair or the service, but the parts, the transportation, and the actual person's availability to the location and the customer to implement that. In HCM, again, not only the bots that I talked about, but added AI around the recruiting experience. So helping you better source or better rank candidates using AI by matching the candidates against successful candidates in your organization for those particular positions. And again, the AI learns over time, so only improves on helping you better select candidates. And revamped the entirety of the HCM UI, made it mobile responsive, so now not only do you have the digital assistant, but you have a very beautiful phone-enabled application to do all of your HCM transactions. And we have a design studio, which allows our customers to configure the application, add specific validations that are particular to your entire organization or particular to managers or sub-organizations within your entire company, giving you really unprecedented flexibility in the dynamic user interface of the HR products as a whole. And then in CX, or our customer experience, added brand new applications around sales planning, around smart data, and really at this conference introduced our CX Unity concept, a single record of all the customer interactions, not only that you have with your customers across all the channels, sales, service, marketing, but also from external signals you have or third-party systems, and then with AI and BI on top of that to help you analyze your customers, the best way to contact those customers, and how to most effectively engage with those customers for to better service them going forward. So just a host of applications addition to the baseline, such that at this stage, pretty much any one of our existing customers, we are extraordinarily confident what you're running today, including the customizations from PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel, or the e-business suite, we can run your business more efficiently, with a more modern look and feel, with a faster innovation cycle in our cloud, whether you choose one module or whether you choose the entire suite of modules.